Driving steel posts with a petrol post driver is so much easier than struggling with hand knocking, but you're still lifting a heavy machine above your head all day long. That's where this comes in. It's a spring balance from Horsley Wholesale, and today I'm going to check it out, see how to set it up, and see what it's like having fingertip control of your post driving. Once you've got your lifting boom set up on the front of the tractor, setting up the rest of your spring balance is really easy, but there are a few important steps. Start out by doubling up a lifting sling, stick the top hook of your lifting balance through that, and now we've got to calibrate it. And this is important or you're going to become very frustrated. But thankfully, it's also very easy. Now, before we fly this piece of equipment, let's get used to the controls. This locks it off, and this adjusts the tension. Plus means more tension, negative means less tension. That's important. Let's adjust that for the post driver. These spring balances come set from the factory reasonably firm, and you can see that it's actually pulling the post driver up. Now, these post drivers work because they're actually putting pressure on the post from the weight of the motor. So we don't want to take all of that advantage away. So what we're going to use is a 14mm socket, and we're going to set it to the anti-clockwise direction to undo. And it's going to require a fair bit of ratcheting. People are surprised when they find out exactly how much you've got to undo this adjustment bolt. But it's a fair way. And what we want to do is we want to get to the point where it starts to sink, and you can see it's just starting to sink. We want to get to the point where the power head starts to sink under its own weight, because then what you're going to be doing is that's it, perfect. You're going to be guiding this post driver with the tips of your fingers. Fingertip control driving posts, that's the dream. Well, the posts are in and so are the results. I found a couple of advantages using the spring balance. The first being the obvious, that I'm not struggling to lift the machine over my shoulders time and time again. But the second was that actually makes you more accurate and makes you quicker. It's much easier to drive your posts when you're not struggling holding the pendulous weight. Having fingertip control over post driving is definitely a huge advantage, not only for fatigue, but also for accuracy and speed. If you want to check out one of these spring balances, there is a link in the description. And if you like this kind of video, don't forget, hit the little subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next week with something else equally interesting.